Hello everyone and welcome. Today I will do something different, no subreddit challenge. I will try to beat all level 6 adversaries one after the other, using different spirits each time and see if I can do it. So first of all I will play Prussia level 5, then Sweden level 5, level 6, sorry, and then England level 6, which will probably be the hardest. So let's see if I'm able to do that. I will not choose the boards, I will let the game decide which boards I will use, but I will choose the spirits. And as I said, each game I will try to use a different pair of spirits. So first of all, which spirits I think are most likely to win against Prussia level 6? Prussia has two problems. The first is that the island will probably blight on turn 2. You may be able to delay that, but it's difficult. And the second problem is that you have very few turns to win. You lose like 5 cards or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You lose 4 cards, so you have 4 less turns to win, which makes it really like a race. So Serpent is surprisingly good against Prussia because it has a great chance to avoid blighting in turn 1 during the early stage 3 invader phase, but I'm not good with Serpent, so I will go with Lightning and River, which is a very strong pair. Lightning is good against Prussia. It does run into some problems if the land blights early, because he doesn't get much presence out, but he is strong in the early phase of the game, which is something that is quite important for Prussia. River is generally a strong spirit and is great in combination with Lightning, so I think this pair may be able to do it. I'm not sure, but we will see. For the record, I don't consider myself an expert player. I'm good, but not excellent, so it will be difficult. Prussia is exploring 8 lands, and if I want to avoid the land being blighted, I have to defend at least 4, at least 5 of them. So I will do my usual lining opening, which means doing nothing on the first turn. As for River, something like this probably makes sense. If I play Flash Floods and River's Bounty, Flash Floods will be used to kill here, then they will build. Oh, ouch. Okay, this is bad. So since they explored into mountains, defending the mountains is especially important, and I mean, I will probably be able to avoid the blighted island on turn 2, but then it will blight on turn 3. But I mean, that's part of the game with Prussia, and I was aware of it. Hmm. This mountain here and this mountain here are especially problematic. Thundering this Shatter Homesteads here, Thundering Destruction here. It leaves 1, 2, 3, 4 lands in danger. One I can think, take care of with Wash Away, this one. So then I have 3 lands in danger. This one is especially bad. I can see if I can gain a useful measure, a useful additional minor. Let's try. Not really a fan of this, because I will want to play Boon Vigor anyway. So no, I will just put down 2 presents, like 1 here, 1 here, I guess. Play Boon Vigor, play Wash Away, and accept that I will have 3 blighted lands and 2 will likely cascade next turn, which is very bad for lining. So Thundering Destruction, I said, was here. Then I will speed him up, Wash Away. Well, I will just leave 1 explorer to get killed by the Dahan. Massive Flooding. I don't have a good target for Massive Flooding. I mean, it wouldn't save this land. It wouldn't save this land. So I think, I mean, I won't even get a fear card, which could help me save one of these lands, but I will just do this and accept that I will get 3 blight on the island. Let's at least kill some explorers in retaliation. Oh well, maybe I will get some blight removal next turn. Two lands in danger, both will cascade, and wetlands look terrible right now. Absolutely terrible. But that's a problem for the future. Let's see if you can get a major power. You have 6 energy, right? Enough for a good measure like Indomitable Claim, which will solve the problem with, presence. I will get 1 presence down each turn and defend the land. Not this one, unfortunately. I don't have the range, but I will be able to defend this one now. If only I could get some blight removal with river. Yes. No, no, this is jungles and wetlands. Will not solve the problem. I mean, it could be of help in the future, but it will not solve the blighting this turn. Yeah, as I said, I will just have to accept it. On the other hand, I see interesting opportunities if I take Call to Isolation to push everything from here to here and get everything into a single land, which is something River obviously wants. I will not take this one. Bad effect. Decent elements, but bad effect. Voracious Growth is enticing. Blight Remover, which can be made fast by lining, is strong. It also has water, unlike Call to Isolation, but it costs energy. Ah well, let's do it. Not Flash Floods, I don't think it's useful. Wash Away, maybe? To push stuff from here or here, or maybe Voracious Growth. Both get me the second level of the innate, so both work. On the other hand, Wash Away made fast by lining would clear this land, so Wash Away is better. This can be really good. I will avoid a city being built there. I will accumulate everything here. Shutter homesteads will be used here, but I will hang on Thundering Destruction for the slow phase. Still not a single fear card. And Blighted Island. But it's not a problem anymore. I have Indomitable Claim. I don't care about losing a little presence with lining, and River can put down 2 presence a turn, so it will not be a problem either. Solved. I will have to find a way to save that land. Well, Voracious Growth and Flash Floods could solve the problem, but it's a very costly solution. I will gain a minor. I have lots of energy with River, which is curious. Except the Strength or Nature Resilience. Nature Resilience is bad elements but fast blight removal, which is great. Except the Strength is good elements but constrained by range. I will still take Accept the Strength. It's cheaper. I will want to reclaim Boon of Vigor. I will play Boon of Vigor every single turn. It's so good with lining. I forgot that I only have three card plays, not four. So voracious growth can kill the two explorers, and then lining will. Oh well, I have indomitable claim with lining. I don't even need voracious growth really. Also, flash floods is better for the elements, so I can get the second level of innate, which is important as well. I will gain a minor with lining. Savage Mobists for the fire, Call to Bloodshed for the fire. It's costly. I will only have 6 energy, and I have already a cost of 7 in my hand, which means I will not play Indomitable Claim this turn. I will play next turn, save up a little energy. It's not a problem since I can use Call to Bloodshed fast here and solve that land actually. Set the strength here. Where are they going to build? Coastal lands, which means it is useful to completely clean up this one. Then Shatter Homesteads, where would it be useful? Maybe here, so they don't build a city. Still have Thundering Destruction. I can destroy a city. Maybe here. I can't, it's out of range. I will think about it later, after the invader phase and the fear card. This is also true for Harbingers of the Lining. Push explorers from an inland land. This is not something I want to do. One, two, three. Playing Flash Floods. Oh no, I can't get to the last level of the major, unfortunately, of the innate. No. First I will push, generate 1 fear, then I will kill. 2 damage, push frame. These lone explorers will get killed in the next ravage. I could kill someone who is not going to ravage soon, or I could take some steps to solve that land, maybe. It will not get solved. It cannot be solved. Please get elemental boon. No. Purifying Flame is nice. Good elements. Visions of Fiery Doom is not useful in this case. I will take Purifying Flame, play all my hand if I can. I can't, I have one less card play, and I think Purifying Flame is less interesting than Call to Bloodshed. Let's gain a major power. I have 7 energy. Vigor, good. Blazing Renewal, also quite good. Blazing Renewal plus Flash Floods would clean up this one. Terrible elements for evil, but that's something I can accept. What do I forget? Voracious Growth? Well, not Flash Floods. I think I forget Voracious Growth. Or I forget Sub the Strength and just go completely on the offensive from now on, which is an interesting strategy. No, I will forget Voracious. It is going to be good. Indomitable Claim is not actually useful this turn. I will be able to defend this land, but this land is the one that will actually get completely, well, it will not get destroyed by Blazing Renewal because the explorers will be left there. So yeah, let's use Indomitable Claim there. It still grow for lightning. Lightning wants to grow right now. I can accelerate Massive Flooding, which could push this little guy and avoid the build, and then Flash Floods and the big play. I will still get to Blight this turn. It's not a perfect turn, but still. I will use this in slow and this as well. I can still use Call to Bloodshed. I will gather. Oh no, I can only gather inlands with the hounds. Maybe I will use it to kill an explorer in slow. Maybe. May push one explorer. Let's avoid a couple of builds then. One is there. These ones will get avoided anyway. This one I can avoid. I am getting close to the end of the game and I am still in terror level 1. This is absolutely not good. I may lose just because I run out of time. I have to avoid getting new cities on the board. Well, at least these 2 mountains won't build next turn because the explorers will get killed. I don't have a good target for Call to Bloodshed. I'm sad about this. I don't really care about this land. Let's ignore it and avoid getting new cities on the board. Now, as the situation is, this one is the only land with cities. Reclaim all and gain a new measure. You don't need Indomitable Claim anymore, really. Land Thrashes, Furious Pain, or Power Storm. Both of these are good. Land Thrashes would do a lot of damage here, basically clean this land. Power Storm is of course great for the elements, for lining. I will think about it. I still have sub the strength, so that this land is safe. I can't reach yet the third level there. I will get the land flashes. Forget Indomitable Claim. Play actually everything. Why not? Give me lots of options. Terror level 2. Is there a chance I can win at terror level 2? I see. I have 4 towns on the board. They are not in lands with the Hans. I think I can win it. This one will get destroyed in the counter attack. Then one is destroyed here, another is destroyed here. How can I destroy this one? Well, I can see a way to do that, an unusual one, but 1 damage. How can I do another damage? Easy. I will push it here, then oh, I can't use Cold Bloodshed because I can't make another power fast. Okay, so that's not a plan I can use. Annoying. It was such a good plan. They are ravaging in mountains and wetlands. Oh, I won anyway, didn't I? Yeah. After the counter attack I will win, or I can just win in the fast phase. Nope. Okay, first invader down, 2 to go. Let's see the score, just for fun. 67. I will mark it down, see against which invaders we get the highest score. I think it will be England, not Prussia. It will definitely not be Sweden, because Sweden is difficulty 8. So The next in the list would be England, but England is the most difficult one, so just to keep the tension higher, I will start with Sweden 6 first. I will use what I consider to be the best pairing against Sweden, Wildfire and Spread, which is a very strong combo, as you will see. It's a very strong combo against any invader except England, and it's especially good against Sweden. So they explored in the mountains. Not good, not bad. Let's think. Do I gain a power card and just play Flame's Fury? Probably the good choice. Oh, Gift of Living Energy. Nice. I can also accumulate the hands to avoid the escalation, which is also good. While I can play Gift of Living Energy, let's go with Flame's Fury. Or can I? Maybe threatening. Maybe Gift of Living Energy is the best choice. I will see after I plan Green's turn. This one will get taken care of because Green will play Gift of Proliferation and Wildfire will get a presence here, which means I have 2 lands in danger. Oh, I can reach it there. Here then. Yes, I can confirm. Gift of Living Energy. It's the best choice. How many can I push? Any number. Do I want to accumulate them here just to make the Sweden escalation impossible? I will do something like this. We'll still avoid the escalation. This is like the worst draw I could have with Green in play. But I don't really care, I'm confident I can win this. Sweden level 6 is only difficulty 8, so it's easier than the other difficulty 6 invaders. So both these lands would get 2 blight each if the invaders ravage, but of course I will find a way to avoid blighting. I can use Overgrown in a night to get the second presence there, which means I could take an additional minor. Natural Resilience is probably nice. Uncanny Melting, interesting, but not as nice as Natural Resilience. I mean, Natural Resilience could actually completely solve that land. Overgrown in a Night will solve this one. which means that Wildfire is free to do whatever he wants. And what does he want to do? He wants to get a presence here before he gets into the putting one blight every time he puts down presence phase. So still with only one fire uncovered, so I don't cascade or generate blight when I spread into this land. Then I can use Flame's Fury now is a good choice, maybe even Asphyxiating Smoke. Or I can also play Threatening Flames, but I don't really care about it because Firestorm will kill that one explorer. Oh, but Threatening Flames would allow me to remove one blight. I still don't care about it. Defended, choked. Ouch. Didn't get the hands away in time. This is one of the nicest interactions between Wildfire and Green. Flame's Fury allows Green to double the damage on its first innate, which is extremely powerful. Now, lands in danger. 2 lands in danger. Green will not get on either of them, really. I will get a third card play. Reclaim cards. I can think of gaining a major power, but maybe I will do it next turn. I have lots of card plays right now. Perhaps the trees and stones could be the best choice here, but I will probably forget it for a major next turn. Not sure I want Natural Resilience now. Gift of Proliferation for sure. Feels choked. This will give me... If I can also play Stem the Flow, I get Defend 2. Defend 2 is not enough here, which means I will have to play Natural Resilience. This allows me to defend this place. I can... Well, when I come here with Wildfire, I will get one blight down. There is no other choice now because I will have to uncover a fire. But that's okay. Gain a minor. Shadows of the Burning Forest or Elemental Boon. Shadows of the Burning Forest is nice for the fear. It's nice for the elements, but it's not nice for the range. Wildfire doesn't like range 0 powers. Elemental Boon, on the other hand, is always a good choice. There is always a way to find a way to play Elemental Boon for great effect. I can also get down an additional presence with Wildfire. Too bad it will get one more blight on the land, but he can solve this land now. Firestorm, no, first elemental boon. I will get plant for sure. Moon and water, which means I didn't need natural resilience after all. But I can use it to remove one blight. Why not? Let's remove a blight here so that Wildfire can actually get there without destroying everything. 2 damage and threatening flames. One damage in a single land with the hands. Well, why not avoid a build? And just kill one explorer. Oh, another Dahan lost. I'm still a net 0 blight from the start. I will not get Wildfire here. I may kill this city. I will just handle this via Chalk Blend with growth. Do I get the 4th card play? Not really. I want to gain a major and forget Rouse the Trees and Stones, so let's go the energy track and let's hope for a good major power. Something like the Jungle Hungers would be nice. Accelerator Drought? Maybe. There is an overbuilt wetland. Too bad I can't get the threshold this turn. Terrifying Nightmares? I prefer Accelerated Rot at this point. I have the energy to play this turn, but I think I will wait the next to get the threshold. As for Wildfire, I could just choose to reclaim this turn, since I don't need to get presence out to defend from ravages. Oh well, this one is undefended actually. I will reclaim, or yes, reclaiming is... I can accept 2 blight here, it's not a big deal, but I would prefer not to. Enticing Splendor, not that good for Wildfire. It usually has blight in its lands. Gift of Power would have been good for green, but I'm not green. This is a terrible draw for Wildfire. I will just get Enticing Splendor because it has plant and costs 0. Flames Fury, Elemental Boon. Oh, Elemental Boon could maybe let me play Accelerate. No, I need one more Sun. On the other hand, Flames Fury will make Accelerated Rot deal 5 damage. Also it will give 1 energy, which means next turn I reclaim, I have 2 energy plus 2, it's 4, so I can play Accelerated Rot, feels choked, and if I have Elemental Boon Next turn I can play Accelerated Rot with Threshold, which means not playing Elemental Boon this turn. Or maybe reclaiming again next turn. Oh well, I have Gift of Linear Energy. Is there a way to save this land? Not really. Let's do something like this. It may not be the optimal play, but I will have to make do. Overgrown in a night. Where do I want to overgrow? Maybe I want to get the 4th card play. And I will get 1 presence on this sense. Well, I didn't want to defend, but I don't care. I don't have a target for that defend anyway. So Firestorm can clean any of those lands, threatening flames to get this little guy away. Flames Fury on you. And I will just have to hit 2 Blight here. Oh, I forgot about that. They add the town on every successful Blight. This is very bad. Oh, okay, maybe this is getting bad fast. Remove 1 Blight. I will remove from here. Five damage in jungles or wetlands. Maybe jungles is the right choice now. Then 2 damage near a sacred site. Probably the best choice. And 2 damage in a place with my presence here. Now, if they ravage here, they will add 2 blight and then cascade, and I will blight the island, which is not a big deal actually, but I want to avoid that. Let's gain, well, I have the defense 6, so it's no problem defending there. Let's gain a minor, maybe, and next turn a major. Purify Flame, useful. Blight removal, we want blight removal. So I will defend there, and then I will do everything I can to reach that accelerated rot threshold. I don't even need elemental boon anymore. So I have enough to defend here, and 5, 8, not enough to defend here, but I will have wildfires innate, so I think I will sacrifice one All Green's presence here just to destroy this city now, and then play everything. Let's have the city. Now Now I have elemental boon. I can use it for a plant to boost uh, wildfire's innate, but I don't really want any other elements. Oh well. 1 damage. Firestorm will do 5 damage. Which means I can now defend here. And oh wow, I had the last level of the innate, so I removed 1 blight. I didn't notice. And I can remove another blight with nature's resilience. I will remove this one. Let's avoid the build. And this one will get killed. Let's remove a town. This is going quite well actually. Still have lots of time to win. I'm just getting into stage 3, but I'm starting to play my majors with thresholds. Good play there. I can even remove another blight. Why not? I have less blight on the island than what I started with. Destroy 1 town. Sure. Terror level 2 finally. Remove 1 blight. Well, this one is useless, it's only 1. Wildfire has to reclaim, unfortunately. Rain of Blood is a very good power, but Drought also is. I have the Blight to spare as it happens, so I will play Drought. Gift of Living Energy, Flame's Fury. I'm trying to go for a very aggressive strategy now. Let's get a new major. Blazing Renewal on green is powerful. Cleansing Flood is also funny. I will take Blazing Renewal and forget probably Purifying Flame. I don't really need Blight removal anymore. Yeah, sounds right. So, Gift of Proliferation to destroy everything here, I guess. Give him Moon, Plant. I don't need anything else. Let's just get 1 fire. No, no. Oh no. One annoying part of the digital version of the game is that I cannot choose to ignore the last level of the innate, which is something that is valid in the board game version, which means I will not get the 7th fire with elemental boom, because at the moment the last level of the innate is a very bad choice. I don't need it to do damage. Would only get one more blight on the board. No reason for that. I could... oops. Too bad I need one presence there. I was tempted to use Overgrown in a Night for the fear. Remove one village from land with the hand, why not? How far am I from terror level 3? Quite far. Now I will show you the true power of Flame's Fury. I can actually destroy... well, I could destroy 4 towns if I only had 4 towns in my lands. But I will settle for killing an additional city. Drought. I will get 1 blight more on the island. Then remove 1. Wrong target to remove the blight. I will remove it here. Still have Blazing Renewal to play. So the Ravaging lands are 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I will add presence here with Wildfire. Get some nice energy for next turn. I really want to play Flash Fires. It's only 1 damage. And well, it can't avoid the build here or here. Preventing here is nice. Okay. Minor. Lure of the Unknown is kind of nice for the elements, if nothing else. Can I get the threshold on both majors? Would be funny. Well, no, I can't really get it in with Blazing Renewal, but what I meant is, can I play Blazing Renewal and get the threshold on Accelerated Wrath? But I cannot, because... did I forget a card with Sun at some point? Maybe I did. Oh yes, I forgot Purifying Flame. Bad choice there. I don't have a way to get the threshold without playing Elemental Boon. But maybe the threshold will be overkill at the moment. So is this a really good play? I mean, maybe I don't need to play all my majors just because I can. If I get Overgrown in a Night, I don't have any more presence to add actually, so we'll just use it for fear. I probably need to play Nature Resilience to defend there. the innate will defend here. I don't have a way to defend here, which means 2 blight, but that's acceptable. Or enticing splendor and lure of the unknown could solve well, could solve one land, this one, then nature resilience here. I still can't use the innate. I lack sacred size, that's the problem. Oh, well, these are my card plays. I will improvise. So flash fires, I will prevent a build. Enticing splendor. Well, first lure of the unknown, then enticing splendor, and this land here is defended at this point. You know what? I don't need nature resilience. What I really need right now is gift of proliferation. This is because if I use lure of the unknown here, also enticing splendor, this land here is defended, then this one I will defend with the innate. This one I will not defend actually, or I guess I could just add a presence, but I prefer to add a presence here and kill the city. Overgrown in a night I will use for the fear. Flash fire to prevent a build. Firestorm I will not use, fuck you. Well, I have 2 fear cards. Oh, energy. Okay. Too bad there are no towns near there. I can still try to prevent some builds. Mountains or wetlands. I can prevent this wetland here and this wetland here. This will be the town. Do I want to destroy it? Nah, let's allow it. There are no cities. If I can reach terror level 3, I win. Mountains or wetlands are ravaging. Asphyxiating smoke doesn't solve any land, but it's true fear. Accelerator drought, it's true fear, and I solved that one. I could kill one city if only I had the cities on the board. Let's just lose this one. 8 fear to win. Can I generate 8 fear in fast? Not with the cards I have, but maybe I can get a different major power just for fun. Paralyzing Fright is a great way to get the fear I lack. If I can get the threshold of Paralyzing Fright, and I know I can because I have Elemental Boon in Wildfire Sand. You also get a major. Let's see if there is something useful. Vigor, Talons of Lightning. Talons of Lightning is fun. Well, this is a massive win, because I can now use Elemental Boon to get air, earth, and whatever, which means I can use Talons of Lightning with Threshold, which I don't have good targets for, but as I said, it's just for fun. And then a win. Yes, as expected, Sweden was far easier than Prussia. Now the real challenge will be the next. Let's mark the score. It's 56, less than against Prussia, both because there is 10 points less for the difficulty. Also, in this case, I lost the Hans. Very little blight on the island, though, considering I was playing Wildfire against Sweden. Let's go for the most difficult one, England. England level 6 is a nightmare for many Spirit Island players. I will play it with my favorite pair against England, which is Ocean and Bringer, the Fear Factory. I will add presence here, and I hope Mountain is not the first. Of course, Mountain is the first. Fuck it. Standard opening with Bringer. Does this make sense? Definitely. Yeah, it does make sense. No, it's less effective for Color Midnight Dreams, but I preferred the Hans there. Indomitable Crane, Terrifying Nightmares. Terrifying Nightmares is the best choice here. Predatory Nightmares is horrible. The next fear card is not good against England. Can Dread Apparition defend enough here? One fear from that apparition, if I can get 2 from the innate. It can defend enough here, and then Grasping Tide will defend there. Something like this. Let's gain a minor for now, and a major next turn. Reaching Grasp is the obvious choice. Okay. We reclaim Color Midnight. Play Call Dread Apparitions, which will defend enough here. Yes, this is the right play. This here is defended enough. Grasping Tide will defend enough there. Blight is not going to be a problem this game. From the next turn, High Immigration will come into play, so I will have to make sure I generate something about around 10 fear each turn until the end of the game. Maybe a good measure can help. Vigor of the Breaking Dawn is surprisingly decent with Bringer, despite the elements. Winds of Rust and Atrophy is not that interesting. Talons of Lightning is good only if you reach the threshold, and I am unlikely to reach it. I will get Winds of Wrath as a substitute to Dread Apparitions. Oh, I forgot there are 2 lands that are ravaging. Maybe I want to play Winds of Wrath and Atrophy, so forget Call of Midnight. It will make it more difficult to gain majors, but I will avoid losing 1 Dahan and getting 1 Blight here, and I will also generate 1 more fear, and I will have Dread Apparitions for the next turns. I am not sure this is the optimal play. It's very, very cautious. What am I forgetting? I used those powers, right? I cannot use more powers. You're wrong, game. So 1 Blight, but that's okay. I will have to gain one fear card per turn now. If I reclaim Winds of Rust, I can defend this one, just let this one blight. I do want to defend the other two though. Well, I will gain a major with Ocean and see what I can get. Tsunami, don't really like it, but it could be useful here, for example. Accelerated Rot. I won't ever reach that threshold. Vengeance of the Dead is the worst power of the game. Dissolve the Bonds on Kinship is quite bad, useful in a pinch against England, but none of these is good. I will get Tsunami, but I don't like Tsunami with Ocean. I want to eat the coast, not destroy it. I will forget Call of the Deeps, which is very bad against England. Well, at least I can defend 4 here. Push these from Terrifying Nightmares, then defend 4 here and defend here with Winds of Rust. Will I get the fair card to avoid the double build? It's 2, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, and 7 with Winds of Rust. Whoa, I can't reach it here. Didn't think about that. Which means I will not reclaim 1. I will instead gain a major the old-fashioned way. Something with Moon, please. The Jungle Hungers. Forget Red Apparitions. I can't reach jungles. Oh, this is a bad play now, but now that's the way it is. Suboptimal, but I don't care. I have the fear card. Let's see what the next would be. Defend 1 per Dahan in each land. I will eat 2 Blight and lose 2 Dahans this turn, which is very unfortunate. Oh, only 1 Dahan. Oh yeah, it's not Sweden. Okay, I only lost 1 Dahan. Oh, jungles again. Very bad luck. Very bad luck. Ravaging in lands I don't have presence in. only one blight for the blighted island, and I think I will get it now, unfortunately. I really want one presence in the jungle for the jungle hungers. I mean, playing the jungle hungers here would be pretty powerful. Gain a major, put on one presence, hope for something with moon and plant, or even just plant. What measures do I have with plant? Trees and stones, good. Blaze renewal, sort of good. Let's get it. Oh, wait. I have only 2 moons if I play the jungle hungers, which means I can't get the threshold unless the major has moon and plant. No major has that combination. No threshold then. Still probably the good choice. Give me trees and stones among these. Or maybe blazing. No, blazing renewal is bad against England. Trees and stones. Trees and stones would save either of these lands. Forget Dreams of the Dawn. So I will save 1 land and let 3 blight for 4 total blight actually. Doesn't sound like a good solution. Let's get another major with ocean. Maybe forget Swallow the Lone Dwellers. Wrapping Wing is good, Paralyzing Fright is very good. At the moment, Wrapping Wings is better. But it's generally a bad card for Ocean. Paralyzing Fright is an easy to reach threshold, even if I can't get it this turn. Forget Tidal Moon or Swallow. This doesn't look like so great a turn, but it's the turn I have. At least I barely get that fear card. Oh, I forgot the defend 1 for the hand. Nice. So this land is defended after all. Too bad for this one. Which I could have saved. Because if this land is defended, oh well, the trees and stones speak of war. Only works in lands with the hand. Maybe this is one reason to prefer wrapping wings this turn. I will get a double build from this, so it will be 1, 2, 3, 4 builds here. I will get to 6, but the jungle hunger will avoid the let's see what are other choices instead of paralyzing fright or wrapping wings. Dissolved bones is bad, infinite vitality is fairly bad. Let's just try. I will not commit to it, but just try to see if I can find some way to avoid the double build with these cards, because these two are defended. Then, well, I can defend them all without without paralyzing fright. Now, paralyzing fright is the right choice, and I have to accept that this turn the island will blight. Unless I get good fear cards, but I wouldn't count on it. Oh, well, I can't count on it. I already know the single fear card I will get, what it is. Well, that's a pity, but I will accept it. At least this means that I can find a better target for treason stones, because here is defended anyway, which means I can use treason stones here to gain 3 extra fear and clean that land. It won't stay clean, but at least it's clean for now. Blighted. 3, 4. Let's hunger. Is this the best target? These would not really get much more energy for ocean, so yes, this is the best target. It's 6 fear, right? And then I push everything here. Now next turn I guess I will eat a lot of blight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, unless I find some way to defend massively overbuilt lands. Do I want to substitute tsunami with something actually useful? Or no, I will get a minor. Drought, Purifying Flame, Quicken the Earth Struggle, Dark and Tangled Woods. Dark and Tangled is sort of useful, gives me fear as Moon and Earth. Quicken the Earth Struggle is an excellent power, but fairly bad for Ocean. Drought is nice, but I don't feel comfortable playing with Blight right now. So Dark and Tangled it is. very far from the threshold, unfortunately, but I can this is +2, so 1, 2, 3. I can block any action here, defend here, which means only these 2 lands with blight. It's 4 blight, but maybe I can find a way now to avoid something. Like, for example, I still have Winds of Rust and Atrophy, which can defend either one of those. I prefer to defend this one just because I have the presence in the jungle, which is important to save. Do I want to keep Trees and Stones, or do I want to fish for another major? Indomitable Claim would be nice. Maybe Power Storm would be nice. None of the others looks especially interesting. Next turn they will ravage the mountains. I don't have the hunts in the mountains. I forgot basically all the hunt movement. I will get a new one. Power Sword, Vigor. Vigor will be good here this turn. Do I play Vigor this turn? Vigor and Trees and Stones, maybe? Oh no, Vigor and Winds of Rust. And forget Trees and Stones. It's a Fear Rush strategy, but I think a Fear Rush is what I need. So paralyze here, defend here, also defend here, a bit of additional fear here. No, 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 in the ocean, please. One more fear. Destroy presence. Not this one for sure. Maybe I can destroy these and these. Gather one town into land with cities. I can gather one here so that I have a better target next turn for the Jungle Hungers, or I could gather one town here. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Let's gather stuff near the coast. Yeah. Push up to 3 from an inland land. This is getting risky. Blight, blight. I I'm not that far from terror level 3. Too bad I will have to reach all the way down to terror level 4. Terrifying Nightmares and the Jungle Hungers. I can play one of these with the threshold, but not both. Well, the threshold for the Jungle Hungers is more valuable. It's one more fear. I will have to eat a bit of blight though if I go this route instead of playing Winds of Rust and Atrophy. I can actually get the threshold on Terrifying Nightmares while still playing Winds of Rust, which is probably the better choice. I mean, the Jungle Hungers is a lot of fear. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 fear instead of 1 for the cost of 2 blight. I prefer, well, it's not 9 because I don't have the threshold, it's more like 4 fear instead of 1. Less interesting proposition. Maybe I can get Elemental Boon. Well, what are the chances? Pretty low, pretty low, pretty low. We still gain a minor with Ocean. I can defend 3 with Dark and Tangled Woods. This one I can say with Terrifying Nightmares. No, it's better the opposite, defend 3 here. This one clean with Terrifying Nightmares. This one defend with Winds of Rust. So I will only eat 2 blight, which means I can try to fish for Elemental Boon. I don't have it. Sub the Strength could be useful though. Call to Isolation 2. I think I prefer Call to Isolation. I am risking a lot, but against England I think you have to accept some losses and try to rush down fear. So let's get these Terrifying Nightmares with Threshold. Defend 2 in all lines with Presence. Not useful in any place. And I will gain it this turn, I think. Definitely. Am I getting close to the lose condition anywhere? 4 here, 5, 6. Lots of energy for Ocean. He needs it. Remove one village from lands with Dahan. Let's go for the most overbuilt lands. Ravage, 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 ravage. And blight. 2, 3. This one is in danger of getting me to the lose condition. Also, probably next turn I will lose to blight if I don't find a good plan. Also because here it will build before ravaging. Let's get a measure again. I mean, I have good measures. Indomitable claim, I guess, will be good. I don't know. You will go for a measure for sure. None of this is good. Well, Mists of Oblivion, which I consider to be one of the worst powers in the game, is actually not bad, not that bad for Ocean. Paralyzing Fright for sure. Grasping Tide for sure. Reaching Grasp probably. And Dark Entangled Woods to defend here, which means paralyzing here. Maybe Bringer can help me get the threshold. Paralyzing here, Grasping Tide, Dark Entangle here, Grasping Tide probably here. It's 1, 2, 3 Blight. Yeah. Well, I basically know what Bringer will get. Indomitable Claim would be useful. Of course, it's the one I don't get. Shit. 2 damage per blight in target land. Here would be a good target. 1, 4, 5, 6. It's quite bad with England. I will just forget it and play what I have. Vigor will get me a lot of fear here, although it won't save the land. But maybe I can save it just after we Winds of Rust. Or I can choose not to care and just get more fear with the Jungle Hungers. Or Terrifying Nightmares. Terrifying Nightmares is just 2 fear because I don't get the threshold. But it's 2 fear more because these two will drown, so it's 4 fear. The jungle hungers is 6 fear without threshold, something like that, so it's better. But this one will also get energy to ocean, which wants it. Free blight, I can still eat free blight, but the next turn they will ravage on the sands. 2 of those may cascade, but I will have Winds of Wrath, and I will probably reclaim Terrifying Nightmares. Yeah, sounds doable. So you will get the Earth. So that Paralyzing Fright can do 8 fear. As I was saying, Vigor. Is there a reason I shouldn't use Terrifying Nightmares here? Maybe it's better to use it here and get 3 towns to drown. I'm getting lots of fear, and this is really good. Also little presence with Bringer, and with Ocean as well, actually. Let's avoid cities where there are blighted lands. Remove 1 city from a land with sacred site. Not useful. I can continue to remove towns to avoid cities. I will. No, not an explorer. No. Well. Gather up to 2 the hand, then 1 damage for the hand present. Well, it's a way to save the Dahans that are here. I can gather 2 and then 2. Blight. Very little presence with Ocean. I have to be careful. I am close to losing and also close to winning. Can I get 3 fear cards in a single turn? In the fast phase, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. All these lands are in danger. I will reclaim Terrifying Nightmares. Oh. This is bad. I don't have the energy to play Winds of Rust. This is quite bad. I will plan Ocean before I mean, Terrifying Nightmare is not the right choice. I can just Vigor here to get rid of that pesky town. Vigor of the Breaking Dawn and Winds of Rust, so I can defend 2 lands. Ocean will gain a major, I guess, and forget probably Call to Isolation. Let's see the deck before. Well, Indomitable Claim for sure. Useful now. And let's see what the other 3 are. Twine Power, Power Storm, Vigor of the Breaking Dawn. It's 10 Fear, a Wolf Fear card. Not that interesting, so I will go with Indomitable and forget to Call to Isolation. Indomitable can save this one. So the important ones are the 2 with Blight, and I can take care of both of them. This one will Blight and lose 1 Dahan. No matter. Am I going to lose to the additional loss condition? It seems not. I think I will win next turn. England is so annoying. Very powerful, difficult to block. But I think I can win. I have so little fear to gain. I do have the chance to lose. I need 16 fear, which is not easy to do in the fast phase. And if I reach the invader phase, I will lose for sure. I can't defend all those lands. Paralyzing Fright is 8 fear on its own. If I can get the threshold, maybe a minor would help. Oh, finally. Elemental Boon. I don't have a way to target Paralyzing Fright, which is a problem. Let's go all in the fast phase. How much fear is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need Bringer to do 10 in the fast phase. 10 fear. 10 fear. Terrifying Nightmares with threshold here is 6, 7, 8. Not enough. Not enough. In conjunction with Vigor, it's enough. Or none of this is fast, so none of this is useful. think I won. I can do like this, get the last moon. Oh, I definitely won, since I can reach the threshold on Vigor and do this. Maybe I don't even need Terrifying Nightmares. Yeah, I don't need it. Victory! And this one was the last level 6 invader. So, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Oh well, first, let's check the score. 63. So the score against Prussia was the highest, was 67, which makes sense. I had a ridiculous amount of blight on the island in this game, but still I'm pretty satisfied about it. So that was it. See you next time.